Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's Red Dead Redemption 2 video, we're going to be talking about the tragic love story of Molly O Shea. I mean, her story is really sad when you get into some of the details that you have to find out on your own and some of the hidden encounters that you run into, because her story, even as like a minor supporting character, is a big part of the deterioration of the Vanderlyn gang. So we need to get some background on Molly O Shea before we can talk about her tragedy. So Molly was born in Dublin, Ireland, from a well-to-do family who came over to America on a romantic whim in search of adventure and excitement. And Molly certainly found that in Dutch Vanderlyn. So she's from Ireland, comes to America, and the guy she runs into is the manipulative Dutch Vanderlyn. Like, at first, she probably thought, well, this guy's awesome. But as we're soon going to find out, Dutch, as he did to everyone in the gang, sort of like strung her along, and he was just a giant puppet master. And now what we're going to take a look at are some encounters where not only does Dutch like actively go after other ladies of the gang, but he also is like constantly arguing with Molly. And he'll even do so in front of other ladies. He'll consistently shut her down. And we see this throughout a handful of like normal campaign cutscenes, but we definitely see this more prominently in optional encounters that you can run into. So take a listen to these encounters right here, and this will give you a better idea on what's going on with Molly.
Sure, but I ain't much of a dancer.
Since we've done this.
Things are on the up again, finally. What are you reading?
Oh, just some silly romance.
What a fine girl this is, Arthur. A romantic.
I know.
Now, what could be silly about romance?
Well, in this case, plenty.
Without romance, we are nothing but monkeys.
Monkeys?
So the small-minded scientists keep telling us.
Yeah.
Enjoy your reading. Still reading, I see.
Yes. I'm done working.
I'm not, Miss Grimshaw. I know you work hard. There is something about you, Mary Beth. There really is.
Thank you.
Quite a lady she's becoming. Really, quite something. The old Dutch charm.
I guess so.
Well, I ain't saying nothing. You two, come over here. Come over here. Listen to this passage. It is beautiful.
Who is it, Dutch?
It's Mr. Miller, of course, an essay on the allegory of impotence. So, the question the seeker of allegorical potency should ask himself, or indeed herself, if potency is not itself too masculine a concern for our sisters to be concerned with, is this. Is it in the seeking that we find, or in the finding that we seek? While this might seem a pathway towards insanity, it is an important distinction, and also a clear one. He who finds things is wise. But he who continues to seek is ever more free. Ever more free. Isn't that the most wonderful idea of all?
Well, I guess it is quite pretty.
Pretty. It's magnificent. My dear, magnificent. Ever more free. That's us. If we keep seeking, we will find freedom. Now, you two better get back to work. Go on. What do you think, Arthur?
I don't think too much, Dutch. Not about that kind of crap, anyway.
What do you want from me?
To be treated with some respect and affection. All them out there, they're laughing at me.
You think this is the way to a man's affection? Moping and pestering all the damn day?
Oh, I can do a lot worse than that.
Is that a threat? Another great way to a man's affection.
Oh, shut up.
Gladly. What's wrong now?
I've seen you looking at her, Dutch.
Who?
You know who. Getting too old for you, am I? That's how it usually works with you, isn't it?
You're delusional. Again.
Won't even look me in the eye, but you look at her all day.
Doesn't matter what I say, you'll believe whatever fantasy you're currently living in.
Fantasy? You think this is a fantasy for me?
I do not have the energy for this right now.
Oh, it's written all over you. I'm not stupid, I've been watching.
Oh, that much is painfully clear.
You're playing a dangerous game.
Will you be quiet? I am trying to read here.
Pig!
Morning, Arthur.
Understand.
Unfortunately, I do.
Well, you don't.
Okay.
Morning, Arthur.
You told her.
Oh, stop nosing around.
She's losing it, that girl.
Hello?
Morning. You know, I'm sure Grimshaw could use an extra pair of hands around here.
Nobody's servant girl, Mr. Morgan.
Well, we all need to do our share.
Well, I'm not much company. Take care.
I'm all right, thanks for asking.
Great. Leave me some space. Haven't you got anything better to do?
My lady,
Are you gonna be civil now?
you look fine.
Okay, Arthur.
Well, don't let me interrupt the beauty routine.
Leave me alone.
I heard what you said about me.
What?
I said I heard what you said about me.
Did you? Okay.
I don't think it's very fair.
Okay, good for you.
You know, you're not so high and mighty and above everyone than you think you are.
Whatever you say.
He bloody well loves me, do you know? He bloody well does.
Of course. Of course he does. What exactly are we talking about?
Damn you! Damn all you! You ain't so smart. You little trollop. Trollops!
Keep up with the funerals. We're burying them 2, 3 at a time, and there's 50 sharks.
Give me strength.
This is a picnic.
What are we gonna do with her?
I can think of a few things.
I'm sure. What's going on with you?
All of you talking about me behind my back.
Oh, you're losing it. Okay, I'll catch you later then. Wake up, Molly.
But Mary Beth is sort of peaceful, and Abigail, she doesn't have time for that kind of nonsense. And I don't care enough, and Miss Adler...
You want to join us, Arthur?
She may slit any one of our throats, come to think of it. But Karen hates her more than anyone, and she hates Karen. And Karen ain't one to hate unwisely. I've seen her cut men up more than once. If Grimshaw goes missing, I'll give you 20 to 1. Karen did it.
Everything all right, Arthur?
Oh, she won't slit her throat. She'll cut her throat clean out and drink her blood. Mark my words, boys.
Arthur, take a ride with me?
Sure.
Come on.
Dutch,
Yes?
could I have a word with you?
Not now. Come on, Arthur. Can you believe that girl? All I've got going on, and she wants to talk.
Everything okay with you two?
I got far more important things to worry about right now than Molly O Shea.
Crowded here with smelly men. It's fattening all
Misty plug tobacco smoke. With dresses in tobacco spit.
I'm a lady.
Oh, yes, I can see. Very ladylike.
What is wrong with me? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
I have the feeling you're about to tell me.
You have ruined my life. I'm sure you do. You see everything differently.
When you're pale, you pay. You'll have to walk only
half the way. No.
Out of sight with a cunning laugh. You'll have to push the other hand.
Hello, Miss O'Shea.
Yeah. Hi, Arthur.
You all right, Molly?
Bored.
Well, there's plenty of work needs doing.
I need to be alone. Hello?
Morning. Smile. Things could be worse.
I'll smile when I got reason to.
Anyway, I'll leave you to it.
Well, I'm not much company. Take care.
Good to see you again, Karen. Where's Molly, by the way?
Nobody's seen her in ages. Good riddance, I say.
Huh. Okay.
All right, so as you saw there, throughout the story, Molly's happiness and ultimately her relationship with Dutch starts to deteriorate as the gang falls apart. And it's clear that Molly wanted to settle down with Dutch, and that was obviously Dutch's, never really his intention. And this all sort of boils over at the end of Chapter 5 and beginning of Chapter 6, when nobody has really seen Molly for a couple of weeks. Dutch was obviously lost on the island of Guarma, and he returns, they set up camp, and then she returns in a drunken state, saying that for whatever reason she was the rat, and told everyone, including the Pinkertons, about their plans. Now, to this day, I still think it's unknown why Molly decided to do that. I've even covered this in a separate video. I think it's because she went a little bit crazy. She might have also been doing this to get Dutch's attention, as it was literally the only thing she could do to get him to pay attention to her. But at the end of the day, all it did was get her killed, which is kind of why this is a tragedy. She really only wanted to have a relationship with Dutch, and in her crave to get attention from him, she said something so ridiculous that the gang ended up turning on her. So that right there is the tragic love story of Molly O Shea that you might not have known about in Red Dead Redemption 2. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would of course be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and Red Dead Redemption videos that I'm doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.